Look at my teeth. Hey, you guys. My Sangha. I'm trying to hear if it's echoing. I don't think I hear an echo. Hey, Marie. I see you in the comments already. I hope you're doing good today. I have prosperity in my incense today. It's cinnamon. Apparently, in the witchy world, I don't know if that's the right word or not, but metaphysical connection with herbs, I guess. I don't know. Cinnamon is and what does cinnamon come from, Maddie? Right? Okay. I don't know, like but it's tied to prosperity. Hey Sterling, good morning. Shush, stop. I got this picture. You're too much. I cannot. Whatever. That would be funny if you came on the panel with this shirt on. You're gonna have to see if you can find one. I think I got it from Walmart like 20 years ago. Uh, but the incense I found is cinnamon, and there's this like this ritual you can do at the first of the month. And I just believe like with rituals, it's like embodying the idea of it. But it's a cinnamon and it sounds like a witch spell. It really does. It's like you stand in front of your doorway and you blow the cinnamon through your doorway and you like say this little mantra about about prosperity, the money flowing towards you or whatever. I just believe it's manifesting, embodying the idea of being financially independent without doing the hamster wheel grind. But and then when I found the incense and it was prosperity, of course it smelled like cinnamon, It's like, of course, that goes along with the ritual. Anyways, Marie and Sterling, I hope you're having an amazing day. A cinnamon tree. Is it really a tree or are you messing with me? Because I'm pretty naive and ignorant and a little uneducated, even though I have a specialist degree. It's more around how do we teach children, which is kind of messed up. Is it a cinnamon tree or a cinnamon plant, babe? It's a plant, right? Is it a tree or a plant? Okay, I knew he was. Tree is a plant. Well, I mean, like a little. Okay, I'll shut up now before I twist my foot even more. Marie, do you want a general read or a specific? Look, I always said I was blonde prior to being dark brown and gray. General read, bad weather coming. Oh, no fun. No fun at all. It's actually warmed up a little bit here. I think the cold is gone. Okay, let me start. Hey, Logan. Let me start with Marie, and then I'll do Sterling, and then Logan. But I even noticed. Hey, Ruben, how are y'all? If you're coming in, I'm gonna write your name down in case you want a reading. Okay, that's a lot of highs, Ruben. Hi, hi, hi. That's what we're doing. Yeah, baby, we can't put hi in there that many times, sweetie. Okay. All right, Marie. I love reading. All right. Higher powers, source, greater fall. Guide my cards and my words for Marie. Marie's here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection surrounding their love life. I call upon Marie's archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment. I love you too, Ruben. Clarity and enlightenment. Yeah, just no spammy spammers. Clarity and enlightenment surrounding Marie's love life. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. When one rises, we all rise, Marie. Thank you, source. Marie. I see the devil on a split, which is often self-inflicting binds. So I'm not sure if maybe there's some jealousy or insecurity surrounding the relationship. Usually that's what the devil can signify. But it was on a split. Logan, I wrote your name down. All right. So your first is the Two of Pentacles. Hey, girly girl. Let me write your name down. I hope you're having a great day. Review your fundamental assets and see if they are balanced with one another. And this can apply to your emotions as well, since you're asking about your not that I know. Okay. Since you're asking about your relationship, and it might be on your partner's side. I don't usually read other people's energies, or subconsciously even. Um, or this might apply directly to money. It says review your fundamental assets and see if they are balanced with one another. Are you too busy for romance? Is your partner being neglected? Is work overwhelming your rest and recovery time? Create a tangible list you can reference to rebalance your life. So I don't know. I can't remember if you work, Marie, like if you have the typical job or not. Um, I remember I think you and your partner are away from each other physically, right? Then you have the Ten of Cups. But the Two of Pentacles is balancing. It says, is your partner being neglected? Is work overwhelming your rest and recovery time? All right, let's see what the Ten of Cups says. No, I have retired. I was thinking that. Does your partner work? And you are physically not together, right? Yeah, I thought I remember that. Ten of Cups. Divine emotional fulfillment is yours. Strong, stable bonds and a sound home base are like safe harbor on a stormy coastline. Stressful feelings and frustrations are arbitrary. It's going to be okay. It's a word of comfort. Yeah, stable familial bonds. Yes and yes. Okay. Okay. Do you feel like his work? Okay, I'll leave the Two of Pentacles where it is. However, it's supposed to resonate. I'm not going to try to make it fit. But the Ten of Cups is coming in with strong, stable bonds, sound home base. It's going to be okay. It even talks about a new home. I don't know if maybe you're going towards the idea of, I don't know, or maybe the new home is being at peace. And then you have the Empress, of course, Marie, the Empress. That's embodiment, your embodiment, right? You. Or your emotions. Surround yourself with things that nurture and support you on all levels, body, mind, and spirit. You are cultivating your goals into a strong, authentic reality. When you have attended to your own goals, you can find fulfillment in helping others with theirs. Motherhood, resources, nurturing, abundance. These are really positive. I'm just a little, if you're not aware of where the Two of Pentacles is coming in, maybe do some reflection to see why, okay? Hey, Jody, I can write your name down in case you want a reading. Hey, guide. Thank you, Marie, for being here. I appreciate you. And I hope you're moving to, oh, thank you for validating. I was like, I wonder if y'all are moving in, because I know physically y'all aren't together. So thank you for validating that. Yeah, the Ten of Cups was talking about. I know now the Two of Pentacles. Maybe the balance is because with the move, it's big, right? So maybe this Two of Pentacles is coming in because it's like moves are massive. It's a big thing. So maybe it's higher power just asking together. Congratulations. How exciting. And I think that's where the Two of Pentacles is coming in because moves are massive, you know. So it's just higher spirit saying just try to stay balanced, grounded during this move, and moving in with a partner, I guess even bigger. Just a move alone, and then with the new partner, it's huge, right? But the Empress is like guiding you, like saying it's gonna be just fine, you know. Oh, I'm excited for you, Marie. I hope it goes wonderfully. Ah, and then you have the Fool, the bottom of the deck, the Fool, that new beginning, that's trusting in the divine that this is going to be fine. I'm excited for you. All right, Sterling, you said a general read, right? I'm excited for you. How fun. Like fresh new butterflies. Oh, I just realized. I think my Sterling, where is Romulus? And then you said you want a general read? I think Sterling said general, right? You're welcome, Marie. I appreciate you. I found 3 properties in Madison, Florida. Oh, yeah. 3 properties. Okay. Higher power spirit. I said you guide my cards and my words for Sterling. Sterling's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. Huh. That 5 of Cups was turned over. Maybe from when I was shuffling it flipped. I'm going to keep it just to see. Guide my cards and my words for Sterling. In this move to Florida, possibly. Guidance. I call upon his archangels, his divine, his spirit team to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding the move. Guidance. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Oh, the hanged man. The hanged man on the bottom, which is trying to review your situation from another angle. I don't know if you're feeling down about it or you're optimistic, or just thinking outside the box. Maybe that was my intuition, thinking outside. You keep getting the Lover's card. This is like, it's on the bottom of the deck too. You've gotten it a few times. Sterling and his move. I said you got my cards in my way. Sterling and his move. Sterling and his move. And I know this is massive for you. This is the big thing. Optimistic. Okay, that's good. I'm near Detroit. Okay. Strength. Oh, that's beautiful. Because this is like Marie, like moving is huge, and finding. I think for you, this is a big thing because this is like kind of like how Q-Fob and I are like, we don't want to move again. I feel like, and I don't know, I might be wrong, but I feel like maybe this move for you is. You're right. Q-Fob said, no, you're right. I don't want to move again. That's what he said at the Georgia house. Hey, Nahil, how are you? So it's big. It's massive what you're doing. So higher powers coming in with strength, This card emphasizes that you are strong-willed with a healthy stockpile of endurance. This admirable combination of abilities produces positive results. It also equips you to offer comfort and support to those who strengthen your lives and their lives. Learning how to harness and balance these powerful abilities will help you roar past any obstacles in your way. It's like the more selfless you are, the more you're able to see clearly. And you're good at that. You see your community when they're in need. Just like yesterday, I know that you saw my spirits were kind of what they were. They were down about what article I'd read yesterday. And you made an effort to come in and lighten the mood, make me smile. And the more selfless you are, selfless, it keeps sounding like I'm saying selfish, selfless you are, the more easier it is going to be for you to make a decision because you're going to be more connected to spirit. I like the new style. Thank you, Nahil. This is called pajamas. This is called pajamas and no shower. It's literally been so freezing here. I don't want to do anything. An empath. Yeah, exactly. And the strength is just coming in, just guiding you, that through this difficult decision, you have the inner strength, you have your spirit team to help guide you, through that. And then you have the Hierophant, of course. You've got 2 major arcana cards coming out. So this is massive for you. But I know that your spirit team's going to guide you, your higher power, whatever you want to call it, or all of the above. Angels, everything are going to guide you in this decision. It's big, and you're doing it to create a path to your higher self. I know that this move is like a whole new, just beginning everything. Learn from and respect traditions to help you craft and achieve your goals. Heed the practical wisdom you can get from education. Explore your religious or spiritual genealogy. Integrate that knowledge into your plans. Knowledge is power, but use it responsibly. I feel like even that's coming in. It made me think, heed the practical wisdom you can get from education. It's like when we did the digging on the property, right? You have 3 you're looking at. They're all in the same town, But of course, and I know you will. You're so responsible and so intellectual. So you're going to do the research and you're going to fill it out. That's why this card's coming out too, about the practical wisdom that you get from your spirit team. And then you have the 5 of cups. A hard time of loss, separation, or sadness has leaked into your life. Your loved ones want to support you, so let their comfort help drain away any feelings of regret. Focusing on the negative can distract you from seeing what tools you have around you dear in this hard time. So if you end up seeing those negative emotions, and I don't know if this may be around family, third, yikes. I don't think it's around the house though. I think it's more around like maybe family, or even the friend that you might feel like you're leaving when you do close that chapter, because I know you're very close. Okay, you maybe already know where it applies. You said, "Holy smokes!" I'm feeling a couple of possibilities, either with your close family or with the ties you have where you're at now. But I might be totally off. But I think, holy smokes, maybe you know where it applies in your life. And those are deep feelings, you know. But I love that the strength and the Hierophant, these major arcana cards are coming out because it's a time of healing. Even when these negative emotions come up, these major arcana cards come up when you're going through ascension, when you're realizing that the 3D bullshit isn't for you anymore. You know, that's when these major arcana cards come out. And like I said, just by seeing your journey and your selflessness just around me and around Key Fob, that's why it's happening, because you're choosing to love instead of judge or hate, or that's why they're coming out. And not saying that you did judge or hate, but I know I'm speaking like for me, like that I used to the 3D mentality, right? That's not happening as much for you. You're choosing love over those lower vibrations, like we talked about yesterday, which is why those 2 major arcanas are coming out. So if you're feeling the 5 of cups and loss or separation in any part of your life, just always lean to your higher power, meditate, pray, connect with nature, all those things you do to ground yourself. You're really good at grounding yourself. So, um, I'm so excited for you. You're going to have to let us know how it goes. And of course, the sunlight on the bottom of the deck. Like you're making like that's 3 major arcanas because the sun was on the bottom of the deck. So you literally are doing the things, Sterling. I'm so proud of you. You could totally, like I said, stay on the hamster wheel and not do what aligns with your higher self, but you're choosing to make decisions that align with your higher self. So I'm excited for you. Thank you for letting me read for you as always. And I hope it doesn't get too bad there. Lord Ganesh and tarot reading. Isn't that crazy, Ian? Lord Ganesh and tarot readings and feathers and like this thing, whatever this thing is, it's all just a crazy hot mess over here, Ian. I'm going to write your name down though in case you want a reading. Thank you, Sterling. I appreciate you. All right, Logan. If Logan's still here, you're welcome. Thank you, brother. I'm sending you so much love and light. And if you need help in the house search and researching, look, Key Fob didn't do any of the researching when it came to this land. He just said, take me and I'll go look with you. All right. I wrote your name down, Ian. I have a list if you're able to wait. All right. I have Logan, Ruben, and then Girly if you're here. Logan, Ruby, and Girly. Well, since I'm saying them out loud, I don't need to type them, huh? I'll give them a second to come in. Logan, Ruben, and Girly. After Logan, Ruben, and Girly, is Jody, Guide, and Nahil. Jody, Guide, and Nahil. Okay. All right, Nahil, I'll jump to you. I don't know. Oh, well, there's Guide. I know that there's been a bigger lag, I feel like, with StreamYard lately. All right, let me do Guide and then Nahil since Guide was first. Okay, thank you, Nahil. All right, Guide, do you want a general or specific? I haven't seen Sub in here. Sub usually was like pops on so fast. Ian, I have you after Nahil, okay? Hmm. Please, can I have a general? Yeah. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. Ask that you guide my cards and my words for guide. Guides here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. I call upon their spirit team, their archangels, their divine to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, and connection. I saw the chariot on the split, going forward with confidence, with your divine leading you in this new um, journey, or this journey in general. Guide. One rises, we all rise. Guide. Words of wisdom. Thank you, divine. The devil on the split. Self-inflicting binds. Maybe the chariot is you realizing any self-inflicting binds that may still be lingering. I feel like you've already done that work, or you're in the process of still doing it. But the chariot is like going forward with like, okay, we're exposing this, we're working through it, we're not trying to hide it, we're loving it unconditionally and growing from it. The three of cups is about community, your sangha. Together, when one rises, we all rise. um I really like JD and Lolly and I. If you haven't checked out Mystical Writer, she doesn't read for the group, but she's another YouTuber. And oh yay, can you see? We did a beginner's tarot session, and the focus was Three of Cups. So I like that we did that because it makes me already know automatically because we spent a whole hour on it. Without needing my book. But of course, I go back to the book. Reunions and celebrations abound. Drink it in. Embrace these good times and start more collaborations. Let in the healing that comes from socializing so you can more deeply connect with loved ones. A community is what our I want to say, like, primal instinct, right? We're meant to be with people, like-minded people. Excuse me. Hey, Touch, I'm going to write your name down, okay? So this is a card of calling for you to do collaboration or spend time with your family, friends, your soul tribe. Then you have the Six of Cups behind that. Recall happy, playful memories or reunions that are important to you. Reconnect with positive characters or stories from your past, and let the warm feelings of nostalgia inspire your present journey. This is a pixie's parasol. That's the name of the mushroom. It reminds me of, like, I guess, Peter Pan pixies, like nostalgia, childlike. But it also talks about reunion and, like, recall, happy. So that's funny that the Three of Cups is like community, and then this is also talking about like reunion, happy, playful memories, and then Seven of Wands. Oh, your light. I think. Oh, I thought that was this one. I think it's, if I remember correctly, like the bioluminescence is like your light shining. It might be another one. This is Eternal Light Mushroom. That's the name of it. Eternal Light Mushroom. I always go backwards. Defend your position. Keep glowing brightly and speak up for those who may need more advocacy. Guide others with your illuminating self-confidence, and know that those who love you also support that radiance. Someone in my live yesterday said this phrase. I always say like attracts like, but this quote is your vibe attracts your tribe. It's like, but you're teaching others how to shine their light by shining your light, guide. So this card, that's what it's saying. Like, continue shining your light, continue connecting with other people, and continue playing and being childlike, because that's how we really shine our light, right? Oh, that was a fun read. Thank you, guide. I appreciate you. All right, Nahil. And then, oh, Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. Look how gold. Like you're attracting so much, right? That is so abundant around you because you're in that element of childlike and community and letting your light shine. What a fun read. All right. Nahil, thank you. I appreciate you. And then you had the Nine of Pentacles too. Look at all the gold around it. Before reading me, I have difficulty understand the message since I don't know what to put me. Okay, hold on. Hey, Heba, how are you? I'm going to write your name down. Ian, you're after Nano. Heba. Before reading me, I have difficulty to understand the message since I don't know what to put me in a good mood. Nahil, what I do when I'm feeling these deep emotions is I just stop and just take a deep breath. 3 deep breaths. Ah, hey, Sai. Linda Doodles, my mom, and my nephew Sai's coming off of her phone. I love you so much, Silas. Silas David Pike. He's so cute, y'all. I cannot. He's so handsome, but he's growing so fast. Like he did to the tiny baby the other day. All right. Oh, I love you. I get to go hang out with him this weekend. I think he called me like a devil worshiper or something the other day. He was just joking. We like to banter with each other, so I can't remember what he said. I can't remember what he said about my tarot reading, but it was funny. Oh, thank you, Heba. But I'm not a devil worshiper. But it was just, we like to pick at each other. And it said, okay, Nahil, sorry. What I do when I feel these deep emotions is I just ground myself by taking in some deep breaths, okay? So breathe in through your nose. And like as deep as you can go. I remember when I first started doing breath work, the breath would just stay right here in my chest. But you're able to get it down to your belly, deep breaths. And it took practice too, but deep breath in. And then just out through your mouth. Just do it a couple more times, Nahil. And sometimes it's something about, it's literal life force energy when you're breathing in deeply, holding it. It's something about it that's bringing positivity in and helping you to center and just ground, okay? So I'm sorry that you're not in a good mood. So let's start with that. And then instead of saying I'm not in a good mood, just by saying a little mantra like I'm okay. I'm okay. In this moment, I'm just fine. In this moment, everything's perfectly as it should be. And that can kind of help ground you too, okay? Do you need more space, Nahil, to ground yourself, or would you like me to go ahead and read for you? And Heba, I don't know if I said thank you already. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. And thank you for being here. And when you're ready, Nahil, you can just tell me if you want a general or specific. I have, Heba. I was a teacher for 18 years. My last 8 years of teaching was in kindergarten. Read. I need something happy. Okay, just general? Okay. Power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Nahil. Nahil's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom connection. I call upon Nahil spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity, wisdom, hope. Hope, self-love, confidence. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Nahil, guide them to see that everything's perfectly okay. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. The tower. The tower is that big moment, where you're attracted to this channel, Nahil, because you're on a similar timeline as I've gone through what I'm going through. So on the split, I see the tower, the stars coming out. You're here because you are growing, and you're still mastering those deep emotions, and it's not easy. But you're making the choice, like you said, I'm not in a good mood. You asked for help. You're here seeking a way to raise your vibrations, and that's the first step to ascension. And it's going to become so natural, Nahil. The more you're aware of your mood, the more you're aware of your energy, the easier it is to shift and to be able to come out of those lower vibrations. So you're doing amazing. You really are. And I know sometimes when we get down, it feels like we're not, but you are. You are. Thank you, Heba. I do. I miss my babies, but I don't miss the politics behind teaching and the free work they asked us to do all the time. That brought a lot of resentments to me. Who you usually manifest to get the answer? Ian, there is no who on our higher spirit. Your higher power and my higher power are all one and the same. We just have different names for them. And I don't have a particular name for my higher power. It's all of the above. Lord Ganesh, Krishna, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, whatever you want to call it. It's all of the above. Mother Gaia. All right, Page of Pentacles. Look at that beauty. That is beautiful. I don't know if I've read this one in this deck. Skills develop quickly for those. Look, skills develop quickly for those who put in the time. Study earnestly and commit to a purpose. I always go backwards with the camera. Tap into childhood lessons to smartly maneuver through the initial tangles of a developing plan. Feel free to turn to the tried and true basics. Conscious one. I like that. Yeah, we can call it Conscious One. Nahil. Skills develop quickly for those who put in the time. Like we were just saying, you're making an effort now to be aware of your energy and how you can make an effort to change it. 3 of Wands, because we have free will, right? The 3 of Wands. The parts of a plan are moving, changing, and expanding with red hot gusto. A stable leader. Wow. Like a sure breeze. I can't do it. There we go. Like a sure breeze. I have another mount that's lower. I need to bring it in. A stable leader, like a sure breeze, pollinating insects driven by instinctual bonds, or you, is needed to oversee this task. It's something about, I don't know if it's work life or Nahil, or maybe a single parent, but you're a leader. But it says the parts of the plan are moving, changing, and expanding. A stable leader like you is needed to oversee this task. Okay, so you know what it's talking about, which is probably why you're feeling all the emotions. And I kind of went back to that Page of Pentacles. Tap into the childhood lessons to smartly maneuver through the initial tangles of a developing plan. I'm so sorry, Nahil. Do you like your job? Because like I mentioned before, I love teaching, but all the outside brought me I wasn't happy in the end because I couldn't just teach. It was a bunch of other stuff they wanted me to do on my own free time. After years of doing it, I finally just left it finally this year. So if you're able to maybe think of a way out, if it depends on, like, is this just a moment in time, or overall does it bring you misery? The Eight of Wands. Things are moving quickly. This shift into high gear reinforces the closeness of your goal. My dog, Lauren, usually only does that when there's gunshots, but I don't even hear any guns going off. Check in on your limitations and boundaries to ensure this is carefully controlled firestorm of productivity. I graduated from dental school. Hey, hard G one. I'm gonna call you Har. I wrote your name down. Well, it's like one of those things where I graduated. I have a degree in teaching, and I'm choosing to not. I tutor online now, but it's like part-time, and I'm choosing at this moment to not go back to the classroom. So just because you graduated from somewhere doesn't mean that that's your forever job. You have free will to change, right? And I think that's what if it brings you misery, higher power doesn't want you on that hamster wheel of misery in the 3D world, right? And this Eight of Wands is talking about check in on your limitations and boundaries. So if your mind is telling you that it's like you can't change because this is what you went to school for, or you can't change because of this, that's what we call boundaries and limiting beliefs, okay? And they're hard to overcome. It took me a long time. For 5 years, I stayed in the teaching profession whenever I wasn't, I was like, my sponsor says I stayed too long at the circus and got sick. It took me because of my limiting beliefs. I was like, well, what else am I going to do? This is what I went to college for. And how am I going to pay the bills? And, all of these 3D mindsets. But I haven't been teaching now since the summer. My last paycheck was August, and I'm alive. I'm thriving. I'm happy. We're fed. We have a roof over our head. Nothing's been repossessed. So we're doing it. You know what I mean? But I know that it's easier said than done, Nahil. And I know you're going to figure out where you're meant to be. So I'm sending you so much love and light. And of course, I always appreciate your support. And this too shall pass. That's a mantra I cling on to all the time. When I'm in a low pit, I say, everything's perfectly as it should be. And this too shall pass. But I don't let me settle for lower vibrations either, If it's like something I can't control, accepting the things I can't control. But no, you're welcome. I appreciate you. Ranjan, I'm from the States. All right. After Nahil, I have Ian. And then Touch. I'm from Belgium. Please. Oh, I got your name down. Ian, aren't we all conscious one? And we are byproduct of cause and effect. Ian, I agree with you, my friend. We are all connected energy. Yes, we are. I believe in, what's the right word? I want to say I can't think of the word now, but interconnectedness, like, yes, I believe that, yes, we are all conscious one. We all are parts of God. Yes, we all have God's center. You're exactly right. That's what I believe. I'll be back. Okay, Heba. All right, Ian and Touch. If you're still here, you're next. And then actually it was Heba, but Heba says they'll be back. So Ian, Touch, and if Heba has to come back, I have Har next. Ian, Touch, Heba, and then Har. There's Ian. Oh, okay. Duh, I was just talking to you. Do you want a general read or a specific? If it's specific, you can put in the chat your question. My turn. Hey. My turn. Hey. It's always funny when it's me. It's my turn. All right, I'm gonna do Ian and then I'll do yours touch, okay? Um, all right. A general. All right, Ian. All right, higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Ian. The Hierophant on the split. Like you were talking about, aren't we all God consciousness? So the Hierophant embodies that. Yeah. I could tell you're, I don't know, I want to say mystic, but I don't want to put a label. I don't like putting a label on things. Um Ian. I call upon Ian's archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, connection, any messages Ian needs to hear at this time for the greater good. Thank you, Spirits. Ian. Ian. The Fool with the new beginning. I love the Fool card. It's like surrendering to what, the all conscious, surrendering and going in knowing that God's got you. You're going to be just fine. Yeah, Ian, you're doing some kind of higher, like, ascension. Uh, you've done the healing. I don't know. You're living on a new timeline, I think. Ian. Ian. Ah, yeah, you are, Ian. What are you doing? You got the sun too. You had the Hierophant. What was the other one I just said? The Fool, and then the Sun. We are all auspicious one and should not be labeled. Yeah, exactly. Some people see Lord Ganesh and they're like, "Are you Hindu?" And I'm like, "I'm not. I'm not one thing. Hinduism was a big part of my awakening. I love Lord Ganesh, but it's not. I don't have a label. I don't have one thing that I fit into because it's all of them have helped me grow in my spirituality. So I see why you're getting all these major arcana cards." The Sun. It is such a vibrant. Okay, hold on. I'm going too slow. There it is. This is the golden oyster mushroom. It's a beautiful towering mushroom. If you feel like you are stuck in shadows, the Sun card is here to provide light and restored happiness. Oh, let's go backward. There we go. Be true to yourself. Experience this impartial element joy with youthful vigor and just play. If there's an opportunity ahead of you, grab it with gusto. Just play. You're here to play. We're here to play. We're here to play and have fun. God doesn't want us on that hamster wheel being like, "God, I got to go to work tomorrow." You know what I mean? Hey, Ravi, I'm going to write your name down. I don't do astrology, sweetie. Mm. Who are you, Ian? This is your fourth major arcana card. I saw two in the shuffle, and then the Hierophant's coming out. I think the Hierophant was one of them. I can't remember. No, it was the Fool. And what was the other one? It's tarot. This is tarot reading, sweetie. I put your name down though in case you want to read. The Hierophant. Learn from and respect traditions to help you craft and achieve your goals. Heed the practical wisdom you can get from education. Explore your religious or spiritual genealogy and integrate that knowledge into your plans. Knowledge is power, but use it responsibly. That's my dog over there being extra. Then you have the Three of Swords coming out. What is tarot for me? We are all vibrations of the conscious one, and we carry that vibration and being made out of the pulse. I am so connected to your ideas, your message. It's exactly how I feel. That's why you ended up in this channel. You're on a similar timeline. The Three of Swords. Okay, I don't know what's happening. This is a little bit of a darker card. This is a difficult card to receive, but heartbreak and betrayal pierce the vulnerable parts of everyone's life. Hurtful words used against genuinely good individuals are rarely legitimate. So I don't know if somebody's hurt you. Thoughtfully address any medical issues, physical or mental, at this time. It could be a heartbreak, a betrayal, or medical attention. So I'm not sure what might be going on in your 3D world right now. Sorry, that's my dog trying to get in the camper. I'm not sure, but this is the flow of life and we all go through it, right? Betrayal. Thank you for validating. I'm sorry that happened to you. Let me read one more thing. And you already know this. Being that you're getting all these major arcana cards, you already know this. But I want to read it one more time. Hurtful words or actions used against you are rarely legitimate. I'm proud of you for forgiving them because that's hard to do. Hurt people hurt other people. So the person that betrayed you was hurting you because they were hurt. Either they didn't love themselves or somebody hurt them. Yeah, thank you, Daniel. Yeah, Ravi, sorry. You just hold on until I say your name. Yeah. But I'm so proud of you for forgiving them. Hurt people hurt people. Exactly. It's okay, Ravi. Don't be sorry. It's okay. And I'm not from India. I'm from the States. I live in the state of Florida. Ian, I'm really proud of you, though. You're doing the work. And to be able to say that you forgave them is huge. That's massive. So I'm really proud of you because not everybody can say that. A lot of us hang on. And I hung on to resentments for a long time. In my sober program, I literally had to do a whole resentment list because that's where the shadows live, in those resentments. Hey, Andrea. I'm going to write your name down. Okay. After Ian is Touch, and then Heba. Was about the business, was just June earth shattering news, but I wish them best of luck for new endeavors. Look, that's what it's about. Everything's perfectly as it should be. And as long as we stay on a higher vibration, it'll come to us, it will. Yes, it takes a huge person to be able to wish people that hurt you good. But we heal that way. What's the conclusion overall? Well, it was just, well, now I shuffled the cards. You're gonna have to rewind. There's no conclusion. It's just like your spirit team validating. You got the sun card, I remember. It's just higher spirit validating you in your process of learning, being on a higher vibration, and acknowledging that you went through the heartache, and just reminding you that hurt people hurt other people if it comes back to you in any negative way. So no conclusion. With tarot, there's no like final answer. It's just a connection with higher power. That's it. There's no like, this is what's happening, or this is, what you should believe. It's nothing like that. It's just like, hey, this is your spirit team connecting with you, saying, I see you. I got you. I got you. All right. Ravi, there's 4 people ahead of you, okay? So hold on. You don't have to pick a card. I'll pick them for you when I say Ravi, okay? Next, I have Touch and then Heba. Thank you, Ian, for letting me read for you. So Touch, if you're still here, hop in the chat. No, yeah, I'm not Indian. I'm from the States. Oh, Touch. Okay. Do you want a general? I can't remember what you put, a general or specific. Siete. Maddie's outside with the other dog, so Siete's freaking out. Hey, Chumba, how are you? I'm going to write your name down. All right. Okay, Touch is going to put in a chat, either general or specific. And if it's specific, you can. Aw, yeah. Chumba's so sweet. Have you ever thought, Chumba, of doing Reiki healing on YouTube? I mean, I know YouTube's not for everybody, but can you see? Oh, I remember. Can you see if Rex has feelings for me? And only me will become a couple. Okay, so I think you're new here. Welcome. I don't read other people's energies because I believe in karma. And if they don't want me to read their energy, then I've created bad karma for myself. But I can read what your spirit team has for you around Rex, like your path and your journey around this person, okay? So you're wanting to know if there's a possibility y'all will become a couple. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said to you, guide my cards and my words for touch. Touch is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding Rex. You're welcome. They would like to know how to navigate this. Can they expect to become a couple? I call upon their archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity around Rex. Should they continue giving Rex their energy or should they keep it moving? Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Thank you. Touch and Rex. Any words of enlightenment and clarity? Love life. Touch and Rex. Touch and Rex. If you're new here and it looks like I'm having an earthquake, it's because I live in a camper and my dog is running back and forth. So when she runs, it shakes everything. Touch and Rex. Love live. And she's not happy because her daddy's outside. Touch and Rex. Look, now she laid down like, I didn't do nothing. Touch and Rex. Okay. Running back and forth because you were outside. I'm not very good with technology, so I wouldn't know where to start. I get it. You could live stream directly off YouTube, but I get it. You know, it's not for everybody. Okay. Touch. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles. Let's see. Your level-headed authority helps you develop compassion for your treasures, be they material items or special someone's in your life. Aware of your wealth and luxury, you prefer to offer generous but humble support. It's like spirits telling you how amazing you are. Okay? And if this person Rex isn't validating how freaking awesome you are, then Rex isn't the person, because you deserve someone who's going to be like, wow, you're the Queen of Pentacles. You're compassionate. You care for people. You have humility. Hey, Debbie, I'm going to write your name down. Aw, thank you, Andrea. I appreciate you. Then you have the star. Look at that. What a beautiful read already. So are you and Rex, have you told Rex how you feel about them? Have you told Rex already? And if you did tell Rex, what did Rex say? The star. You are a brilliant being. You have 2 cards coming out, touch, and talking about how freaking awesome you are. You are enjoying spiritual renewal and recovery, and you are now free to make something just as beautiful as you are. Feel the harmony and altruistic support the universe has highlighted for you in this card. Both 2 cards are talking about what an amazing being you are. Then you have Temperance coming out. You see the cardinal? That's your guardian angel, right? Like, you're so divinely supported. I don't know if Rex is it. You're good. If you told Rex how you feel and Rex isn't like begging to take you on dates, Rex isn't it, you know? Hey, Johanna, I'm going to write your name down, okay? Balance your life by doing away with harmful habits. Calm your mind and look for inner harmony in a chaotic world. Blend different aspects of your life to create a balanced and transcendent solution, much like an artist blending watercolors or a chef combining spices. Yeah, I don't know. This is spirit calling about how awesome you are, and if you're questioning it, and Rex isn't giving you vibes like, "Hey, let's do the thing," Rex isn't it. Spirit's like saying, like, "Look, you're the Queen of Pentacles. You're the star, and balance your emotions. You don't need anybody." Because you are the Queen of Pentacles. You are the star. You don't need Rex. If Rex isn't like, yeah, I don't know. That's what's coming out for me. Like, if Rex isn't like begging to take you on a date, bye bye. Who's next? All right. I want to. You are no. Not. I want to be a star. You are a star. That's what God is telling you. Like clearly, you have to. You are so divinely connected. If you don't realize it now, you will. And so, don't let lower entities keep you waiting. Like Rex is maybe still on a different timeline because you have like some major cards coming out. So you are a star. Don't say I want to be a star. Yes, I am a star. And Rex who? Because Rex hasn't asked me on a date yet. So I'm going to keep it moving. No, thank you, Touch. I appreciate you. Ravi, not yet, baby. I have Heba, Har, Ranjan, and then you. Three ahead of you, Ravi. All right, Heba. Thank you, Touch. I'm sending you so much love and light. All right, Heba. If you want specific, you can put it in the chat or you can put general. I appreciate you, Touch. Thank you for letting me read for you. Thank you for trusting me with that. And you deserve somebody who's going to be like, let's go on a date right now. I want to give you everything you deserve. But do you see me leaving Qatar soon? I don't know if there's anything I'll be realizing about myself. Oh, Heba, I thought you were leaving. No? Don't you have a ticket? Do I remember correctly? Higher power, source, creator of all. Ask that you guide my cards and my words for Heba. Heba's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. So you will, right? Oh, but you mean sooner, or what do you mean? Guide my cards and my words for Heba about leaving Qatar. Is there anything I'll be realizing about themselves on the 4th of February? Okay, so you don't, but that's like you're wanting to know if you're going to leave sooner than February 4th. Anything I'll be guidance surrounding leaving Qatar and what they might learn about themselves. I call upon Heba's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, and wisdom surrounding the situation. When you do leave on February 4th, where will you be going? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Messages for Heba. Realizations for themselves. Messages about leaving Qatar. I see justice on the clip. Justice is coming. If we keep doing the right thing, good justice will come, right? Karma's a thing for everyone, good and bad, right? What we do, our actions, good and bad, have consequences. Heba, what will they learn about themselves? What about this move to Qatar? Heba, thank you, thank you, source. My family is wanting me to work here and I feel pressured. Oh no, I'm going back to Jordan. Oh, Well, look, don't feel pressured. You got to do what your higher self. Hey, once. Hey, Sella, I'm going to write your name down, okay? The high priestess, look. Well, you already know, though. I feel like you already know this. You're a reader. Um, and you know that if you stay in a place, Heba, that you don't want to be, you're going to disconnect yourself. Okay, that sounds harsh, but you won't be as divinely connected as you are. When we do things that we love and bring us happiness, if you're happier in Jordan, then you have to go where spirit tells you to go, because you are a high priestess. You're a reader. You're connected to divine. And if you stay and work for your family and you're not happy doing it, you're disconnecting yourself from this energy because you're at a lower vibration, right? But that's hard. I get it. I know it's not easy. You are at the summit of your psychic ability. Work with your higher self and eternal divinity to create your aspirational goals. Pay close attention to your intuition, inner wisdom, and empathy. The high priestess tempers your desires with a balanced breath of spiritual life. Go on, tune in, and feel what you feel. I like the country, but I don't enjoy being with my aunt. Right. And if you stay there and work, you're going to have to stay with her, right? I mean, you're gonna have to stay and live with her, right? And then you have the Eight of Swords behind that. This is that probably that aunt energy and that hard decision to make. Things are moving quickly. This shift into higher gear reinforces the closeness of your goal. Check in on your limitations and boundaries to ensure this is carefully controlled firestorm of productivity. Productivity. Yeah. So okay, this is the question you need to ask yourself. When you live with your aunt, are you able to connect with spirit like you want to? Are you wanting to lead a path of a healer? And if so, can you do it while living with your aunt? Those are big questions to ask yourself. Hey, Mamta, I'm going to write your name down in case you want to read. And then you have the tower. You're in this huge tower moment, right? Or, wow, because it is massive. It's like, how, right. So it's like, what does your higher self want to do? What does your future self want to do? What would bring you ultimate happiness? What's going to break down the old paradigm and rebuild the high priestess that you are inside? A monumental change is approaching. With it comes new beginnings, but get as stable as you can. It's going to be a bumpy ride. This change, while dramatic, is necessary for essential renewal. Keep your wits about you and your eyes on the horizon. I hate her. See, you can't live in a place. No, that's resentment. And that just leads to lower vibrations, right? She's supportive, but I don't feel comfortable. Yeah. And if you have to live with her to work for your family, I think you already know the answer. I think by going to Jordan and experiencing this other life, you're going to tap into your high priestess more. You're going to go through this massive tower moment where you really become, I believe it. Look, my grandparents, and I know we're in your country, it's even more old fashioned, but my grandparents in the Bible Belt in the States, they were very old fashioned too, so I get it. And my aunts on that side of my dad's side, yeah, they were. So I get it. But I think you already know this decision, and by making this decision, you're going to be building a whole new life for yourself, and you're going to be tapping into that high priestess that you are. But you have to make that. My neighbors are outside. Look, my dog's like, you have to make that decision, right? But I think you already know. If you're living with your aunt and you can't connect with divine, and if you're happy connecting with divine, you already know the answer. We already booked a ticket for the 4th. That's to go to Jordan, right? So you won't be with your aunt, will you? Okay, that's good. Go with it, you know? If it's going to get you away from your aunt, I would go with it. Happy journey. Yeah, right? but they're wanting me to stay. But do what you want to do. You got to do what you want to do, Heba, okay? I'm sending you lots of love and light. Thank you for being here and supporting the channel. I appreciate you. And thank you for trusting me to read for you. I appreciate that. I know you're going to make a decision that aligns with your higher self. All right, I have Har and Ranjan. They can't make you stay, you know. I have Har and Ranjan. How is the tower going to make me a powerful healer? Oh, the tower is about that moment of change. When you decide I'm going, they can't make me stay. It's been a harsh ride. That's what the tower is. Through this harsh ride, you're learning about yourself. You're building new. And you're going to feel so free when you're on the other side of it. Through the darkness and the harshness is a powerful healer that comes on the other side. If I didn't go through my depths of alcoholism and addiction and my own entrapment, I wouldn't be sitting in front of you reading tarot and connecting with other people on a deeper level. You're going through another journey like that. It might not be alcoholism and addiction, but it's control. It's still control, you know, and you're breaking free of that on your own timeline when you're ready. Yeah. Make that decision and commit. Look, Ravi's on point. All right, I've got Har and then Ranjan and then Ravi after that. It's also underestimation. I get that. I did put you down, Johanna, but you identified that, so at least you see it, you know. If Har and Ranjan aren't here, look, the moon comes out saying it might be murky now, but you're going to see clearly. You're going to connect with your spirit and see clearly what you should do for your best and highest self. Hey, Crystal, how are you? I'm going to write your name down in case you want to read. All right. Hey, Har, if you want specific, you can put in the chat or you can put general. You will be guided. You will be guided. Make the choice that aligns with your higher self. Thank you, beautiful. If y'all haven't checked out Heba's channel, she's a reader. Go check out her channel. She's a divinely guided reader as well. I have lots of specifics, but general would be okay. Don't we all? I have lots of specifics. Oh, you know Ravi? Oh, that's cool. Oh, you said yes, I know. Never mind. You're just confirming what they were saying. Okay. I thought you meant you know them personally. All right. Harm. All right. Higher power, source, creator, bomb. I said you guide my cards and my words for Har. Har's here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. You're a wonderful human. I appreciate you, Heba. I call upon Har's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity for this thing we call life. Har. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Har. The world on the split, like that's a message in itself. The whole world. That's huge. Har. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Har. Messages, guidance. My cards are a little difficult to shuffle, so I don't know if you've been going through some of the pits that we have in life as we grow into our higher self. You also have the magician, no? The magician on the split, the world. Hard. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Got the cards and words. Hard. The magician's still there. Like, I know who this person is. They're doing magical stuff. You are one. You have my whole support. Oh, and Heba, you have my support too, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, Sakura, I'll write your name down, but I won't be able to give you a timeline. Tarot is not infinite, right? Or definite. Tarot is this moment in time. It can always easily change. Energies change. people do things, and so it's just a moment in time. That's it. I won't be able to give you a time, baby. Thank you, Heba. You're so sweet. But I can give you a love reading and see what spirit says. I left a like. I'm heading. Oh, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you. All right, Harm. Let's see what you got. The moon. Look, Heba got the moon too. On the shuffle, I think. Yeah, at the end. It's like murky waters. Okay, Sakura, I got your name down, okay? This card is a dreamy one. Things are veiled in moonlight. Fog shapes are shifting and distant echoes are warped. You're a little nervous in this murky underbrush, but remember, not all that is shadowed is malevolent. Weather this situation with perception, awareness, and cleverness. So maybe there's some murky waters, indecision, deception, even maybe. I feel like it's just like murky or confusing, something. A little nervous about the murky underbrush. But remember, not all that is shadowed is malevolent. Weather the situation with perception, awareness, and cleverness. Huh. Then you had a couple of major arcana cards coming out. Because now you have the death. And remember, death isn't literal death. It's like the ending of something. So I can see why it would be murky if you're ending something. The death is a big card. The death card has come to remind you to accept your current transition. New beginnings come at the end of a cycle, and renewal is headed your way. While the transformation may be uncomfortable, you may find yourself able to fly much more freely when you emerge from this cocoon. I feel like, are you going through like an awakening, a spiritual awakening? I don't know if that's it, or I don't know. But I feel like, I even felt like my arm kind of like did this weird pain as I was reading that card. And through my awakenings I've had, I find myself very tired and my body physically will hurt at times. I always feel that I'm not from here. I'm from somewhere else. Oh, no wonder you got the moon. And you're trying to like connect with, I think of starseed. Maybe you're a starseed, right? Maybe you are a healer discovering that. The King of Wands. Be fair, be a fair and passionate leader by letting rational ideas shine through your entrepreneurial spirit. Materialize solutions with clarity and confidence so that others feel comfortable supporting you. The King of Wands is like entrepreneur, authority through power, dynamic. You're a leader. You feel like you're not from here because maybe you are. I have everything, still have nothing. I feel like you are going through an awakening then. That's why the moon and the death are coming out, because you're being reborn again. You're realizing that all this material shit, for lack of better words, is nothing without spirit. So I feel like you're here seeking guidance, or you have been seeking guidance to see like, what is this? There's something bigger than me out there. And that's why the moon is coming out with the murkiness. That's why the death is coming out, because you're realizing, which is a similar timeline to me. It was just like 8 months ago where, I was working overtime, and, we had the things, and I was happy with my husband, but my spirit wasn't happy. My soul wasn't happy because I wasn't connected to God. I didn't know what my God was. I didn't know what a higher power was. And that was the start of my first awakening. So congratulations on ascension. You're starting it. You're realizing I have everything but have nothing. That's because you're finding your new journey. You're being rebirthed. You have to figure out, where do you want to go with this? And the way I did it was through meditation, prayer, connecting with spirit. For me, I chose tarot, but you can connect with spirit in so many more ways than tarot. I don't know why I feel inclined to tell you about this metaphysical woman I watched called The Alchemist. The Alchemist on YouTube. She taught me about spiritual awakenings. She taught me about timeline splits. She taught me about star seeds. I'm facing some harsh situation for last 10 years, which I haven't committed. Well, that's a big thing on the death card too. But you're ready, right? When you're ready, and all of our due times will be ready. But you're going to do it. You got the moon and the death. So you're doing it. You're bringing it to the surface. And that's the first step. Okay. Do you know Teal Swan? No. Is that another YouTuber? Teal Swan? I'm going to have to write it down. Teal Swan. All right. Ron John is next. Ran John? I'm awful at these names. Thank you, Harv, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. You're going through some big things when you're ready to heal, you know. I had met my mother after 9 years. Wow, that's huge. That is really huge. I had two brothers that I ended up meeting through the last few years. So that's massive. Oh, thank you, Heba. I wrote her name down. I'm going to check it out. Teal Swan. I love that. All right. I'll give Ron John a minute and then Ravi's next if Ravi's still here. Ron John. Ravi. Oh, there's Ravi. Okay. Do you want general or specific? Oh, Sakura, you're not next yet, baby. I'm doing Ravi, and then I'll move to Andrea. If you want specific Ravi, you can put in the chat your specific question. Thank you. If you're able to wait, thank you. Career, marriage, money, all the above. Okay, so what happens is when you want all these three with just three cards, you're gonna have to use discernment to where they apply. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah. All right. Andrea, I have you after Ravi. Okay. Good deal. You're still here. Okay. Higher powers, source, creator of all. I said to guide my cards and my words for Ravi. Ravi's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their career. I'm going to keep it. It fell. Their career, their marriage, and their money. All of the above. Spirit team, come in with the messages. I call upon their archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with wisdom, knowledge, self-love, self-confidence. Just messages for Ravi around their money and their marriage. Thank you, divine Ravi. Thank you, source. Ravi. You have the death card on the split too. Are you married now, Ravi, or are you single? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. And the worlds on the split, like anything's possible. Ravi. Guidance for Ravi. Thank you, divine. Single. Okay. Thank you, source. The Ace of Pentacles, which is like new beginnings. Ravi. And of course, the Emperor. You've got really good cards on the shuffle that I'm seeing. So positive vibes. Let's pull two with the one that fell off. I want to. Okay, no, it's I put it at the end for a reason. Ah, this dark card. Yeah, you had some really positive cards. So it's like divine saying like, don't doubt me. I see you. You're amazing. Don't doubt me. Have faith. You are a brilliant being. You are. You're a brilliant being. You are enjoying spiritual renewal and recovery, and you are now free to make something just as beautiful as you are. Feel the harmony and altruistic support the universe has highlighted for you in this card. I love that. If you find yourself getting down about being single, it's like all in divine timing, right? And I know that's hard to hear sometimes when we're single, but all in divine timing. Then you have the Seven of Swords behind that one. Hmm. Theft. Thieves come in all forms, as do their intended targets, both tangible and intangible. Don't be deceptive. Use your acumen to avoid abandoning your morals, but find shortcuts in a strategically benevolent manner. History remembers deceitful tactics. I don't know if it's someone around you or even your ego. Our limiting beliefs can be a thief of our happiness. Do you find yourself, Ravi, being single in a negative headspace around your career or around being single? Do you find yourself saying things like, oh, it's taking forever, or like, why me? Those kind of things? I feel like if you find yourself saying those kind of things, then the thief here is your ego stealing your joy. And then let's see the King of Cups. I feel negative vibes. Yeah, then that's that and I get it, it's hard. But what we do, Ravi, when we think negative thoughts is we create more. So like if you okay, so basically the world is all energy, right? And we can put this energy out into the universe, right? And if we wake up saying, I'm still single, we're putting out in the universe, my body has negative feelings towards relationships, and it's like we block it. Okay. I do have a huge ego. Don't we all? It's hard. It's hard to love our ego and be like, okay, I see you, ego. You're fine. We're fine. Try to wake up every day and start with a gratitude list. Like write down 5 things you're grateful for. And that can start to help shift your mindset out of the negative, okay? Um Anytime you feel a negative thought, you have free will to counteract it with something positive. And the more you do that, the more you're going to attract those things that you want. Okay? And the same thing with money. If you go to pay a bill and you feel negative and you're like, oh my God, I don't have enough, or like you feel, then you're telling the universe, I don't want any money because I have bad feelings towards money. And the same thing with love. If you don't have a date and you're like, oh, I can't, then you're telling the universe you don't want a partner because you're feeling these negative emotions. You start your day with Lord Ganesh. That's perfect. Exactly. That's a way to start. Now it's about carrying that through the day. You got to keep carrying that momentum that Lord Ganesh gives you. All right. And your last one is the King of Cups. This card inspires warm and civil diplomacy with an even tempered patriarchal hand. Follow your intuition to expertly outmaneuver obstacles and bolster those around you through steady encouragement. Through the King of Cups, it's like lifting other people up. Go about your day and just like compliment people, or genuine compliments. Like find good things in people. And the more that you like do things for other people, the more your negativity is going to go away. I like that. Aw, I'm sending you so much love and light. I hope that you can recognize those negative emotions when they come in and find ways to navigate them and turn them into positive emotions. Thank you, Ravi, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I think you're new, huh? I hope to see you again. All right, Andrea, I'm an Aries. Does Carlos the Leo? I remember Carlos really want to go, what? Las Vegas? Girl, what y'all doing? Thank you, Rappy. Las Vegas. Oh, you know what they say about? I don't know why he's doing that. He's just been, there were some gunshots earlier, and I guess it just messed him up.
He's kind of frantic.
Do you want to let him in? I don't want him to potty in here. Oh my god, he's gonna freak out, you guys. Oh my god, she's gonna freak out. What about if you put him in the pen with the dogs and see how he does in there? He did try to go in there earlier. I just don't want him to potty in here. He likes to hike his legs. Sorry. Doggy technical difficulties. He's really been, watch out, she's right behind you. He's really been antsy today. We have one dog and we live in the country, so there's gunshots a lot from hunters or whatever. And he's the only one that freaks out. So I don't know if that messed him up or what. Just got him excited. He wants to take me. What? Okay. Well, if he wants to take you, then you already know, right? Okay. We'll see, though. I guess you're maybe doubting it. Are you doubting that he really wants to take you? Higher powers, source, creator of all. I said to guide my cards and my words for Andrea. Andrea's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding Carlos and the situation. Did he go in and play? Okay. Just keep an eye on him for me if he starts trying to jump the fence,
Yeah.
Andrea and Carlos. So you kind of know Andrea. I won't be able to read Carlos's energy because Carlos isn't here to condone it, and I believe in karma. But I can read energy around the Vegas trip. Andrea and Carlos, words of wisdom and enlightenment surrounding this Vegas trip. I call upon Andrea's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with clarity. The emperor, the emperor on the bottom of the Carlos like, let's go to Vegas, baby. But if he invited you, you kind of already answered your question, right? Andrea, Carlos in Vegas, words of enlightenment and clarity. Andrea, Carlos, and Vegas. Andrea, Carlos, and Vegas. I'm seeing positive cards on the split. Andrea, Carlos, and Vegas. Let's see. Huh? I do. Thank you, baby. I really like your energy and kind of sense you're going to be doing something with children soon. There's an upcoming project or something. Oh, Heba, thank you for sharing. Thank you. I know something different's coming. And I know it's not classroom teaching. I just don't know what it is. And my reads for myself say to be patient, and my collective reads that I listen to on YouTube say it's going to be unexpected, that I'm not going to, like, when it happens, they've said that when it happens, I'm going to be like, what? I did not expect that offer. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm being patient and just doing the thing and going with the flow. But thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. Um, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's just validation from source reminding me just to be patient and don't overthink it, right? I think the same. Brainy copy our emotions when reading the card. I do tend to feel what you feel, Ravi. I do. Yes, before he didn't even ask me the first time, he was more like, yeah, I'm going to take you to bed. Look, Andrea, then you already know, girl. Why are you down? He's like, you're coming with me, baby. It's 111. Aw, what validation is that? Look, Source loves us. Source loves us so much. Yeah. I feel like I've been in this phase of the unknown because I've truly had to learn how to surrender. This phase of like knowing that I'm not meant to be a classroom teacher anymore, but also knowing that I'm going to teach in some way or help in some way. Yeah, validation for both, exactly. Um, yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Right. I do for the collective. I really do have I think it's the year for us to shine. We're coming out of our old and embodying the new. It's definitely a year of change and higher timeline. All right, Andrea. Ten of Swords. An arrangement is ending painfully. maybe even inevitably, but there will be rest following this trial. Appreciate the lessons you've learned from this hard time instead of focusing on the crisis itself. Hmm. I don't know. How long have you and Carlos been together? The year of the horse, right? Painful endings. I don't like putting that out there that this is maybe Carlos. Maybe it's an ending to your insecurities. Because, like, if Carlos is saying he's going to take you, like, is there already dates and everything planned? The year of the fire horse. All right. But then you have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like sometimes the swords can be our own ego, Andrea. Like, to self-doubt. So I don't want you to be scared that it's talking about you and Carlos are ending. The year of the fire horse, Ravi, is the Chinese New Year. Every year it changes to a different animal. Last year it was the snake. So we were shedding the old skin. And this year it's the fire horse. Seven of you better not pee pee inside. No pee pee. Sorry, he let one of our outside dogs in who's freaking out. No pee pee. No pee pee inside. Go lay down. Keep an eye on him, okay? Sorry, y'all. He just was really, really anxious outside. So
They're
we had,
shooting.
huh?
They're shooting.
They are shooting. Oh, I wasn't hearing the shots. Seven of Pentacles. What? And you're going to Vegas? Hard work will pay off. Keep your eyes on the no, sir. Go inside. Keep your eyes on the horizon, and your goals will remain achievable. Take a short break to catch your breath so you can cross the finish line with gusto. Yeah, I feel like the Ten of Swords is you self-doubting it. That's you doubting it because he already said, I've taken you. He didn't even ask you. He's like, you're going. So, like, you already know that, right? And then a Hanged Man. Look at your situation from another angle. Yeah, Spirit's wanting you to really work on the self-doubt, sweetie, which easier said than done. Look, before my awakening or my first awakening, I was me and Kifah Maddie's been together for 14 years. And up until this year, I was consumed by like jealousy, insecurities because I didn't love myself yet. So, the Hangman's coming out. A pause or a literal or figurative winter has likewise halted the environment around you. Use this time to collect your bearings. Surrender to your given position or situation. Like, just have fun. God's saying, don't overthink it, Andrea. Have fun with Carlos. Try not to overthink it, baby, okay? Yeah, I feel like that's it. Just try to look at it like this is what it is in this moment, in this present moment. Ah, I love it. When I get my cards, I'll give you a yeah, of course I would have I can't wait. Andrea, it's good. Try not to let your insecurities get to you, okay? I'm sending you so much love and light, and you're gonna have to let me know, Andrea, how Vegas goes. The lovers, stop it. Look what's on the bottom of the deck, Andrea. Look, Spirit's saying, okay, Andrea, stop letting the Ten of Swords come in. Just have fun, girl. Have fun with the lovers on the bottom of the deck. I don't look what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, baby. Don't get married or do. Look, Maddie and I, we were engaged for a year and I didn't have a date set. He's like, do you want to marry me? Why haven't you set a date yet? And I was like, of course I want to marry you. I couldn't decide if I wanted to have an in-person wedding or a courthouse wedding because the weddings are expensive, you know? And so I was like, you know what? You pick a day. And he was like, tomorrow. And we literally called my boss. I was like, I'm not going to work tomorrow. I'm getting married. So do whatever spirit tells you to do. All right, thank you, Andrea. After Andrea, I have Chumba and then Debbie. Chumba and Debbie. I'm always feel that I'm living in a parallel universe with some kind of punishment. No, I'm serving. Standing beside truth is no, it's never punishment. That's when we go through things in life hard, it's like I know it's hard to hear it, but I always say it's lessons, you know? We're learning something. Yeah, I love the unpredictability, right? um Sakura, I think like 5 ahead of you if they're all here. Chumba. Let me type in the names in case. Chuba. Yeah, they often happen unexpectedly, right? Debbie. I'm grateful that we ended up just doing the courthouse wedding because freaking weddings are expensive. All right, those are my next three. Oh, there's Chumba. What does Spirit want me to know? How amazing you are. Chumba's a light worker. She's a Reiki healer. You have the gift, and I can feel it off of you. The fact that you're so selfless, the Hierophant on a split, the fact that you're so selfless and want to give your energy to other people is so makes me so humble and appreciative. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to say that. Higher power, source, creator of all. Guide my cards and my words for Chumba. I had one pop off. Let's put that. Guide my cards and my words for Chumba. Chumba is here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. I call upon Chumba's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, the sun on the split, the Hierophant and the sun to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity, empowerment. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Chumba. Thank you, God. Chumba. The hermit too. Like you only learn how to be a light worker through going through that hermit mode and working through the shadow self and loving yourself unconditionally. Chumba. And the tower, you got a lot of major arcanas on a split. Chumba. Aw, you're so sweet, Chumba. Hey, Andy, how are you? I'll write your name down in case you're able to stick around for a read. All right, so the Six of Cups fell out, so I want to see. Aw, nostalgia. Recall happy, playful memories or reunions. This is the Pixie's parasol mushroom that are important to you. Reconnect with positive characters or stories from your past. Let the warm feelings of nostalgia inspire your present journey. That's really cool. Nostalgia. Let the joyful memories of the past inspire your present journey. Oh, my dogs are fighting now. 10 of Wands. I have the alpha and this like newer one that's growing up a little bit. They're trying to like I guess figure out who's going to be the new alpha. So they don't fight. Oh, or just anxious from the shots. Yeah, that's true too. Hey Amanda, I'm gonna write your name down. But they do bicker a lot. They don't draw blood. They don't like do anything crazy, but they have their little spats where yeah. I scroll through the chat because I missed out. Oh, yeah, she's here. I'm reading for her now. The 10 of Wands. And hey, Amanda, I don't remember if I just said it. I wrote your name down. The 10 of Wands coming in. The weight of your responsibilities is heavy. Let the heat emanating from your objective fuel your determination. If you're feeling overwhelmed, know that you are so close to your achievement. So I'm not sure if it applies because you seem like a pretty calm, but I don't know if something big is happening right now where you might feel a little overwhelmed or like you've worked really hard. Then you have the Two of Pentacles. But it's saying like if you're feeling overwhelmed, know that you are so close to your achievement. And the Two of Pentacles. Decisions, responsibilities, time management, that bits to come. Oh, so you know where it applies. Thank you for validating. But Har, you have to make the decision to live. You can choose. We can freely choose whether we want to pass the time or actively engage in the present moment. Say hi if she's on another. Oh, Chumba. Andy says hi. Sorry, Andy. Maybe you're coming in off of. Oh yeah, you're on the vertical and she's on the horizontal. So you might be able to see the comments on the screen. I don't know if it's too small. Review your fundamental assets and see if they are balanced with one another. Are you too busy for romance? Is your partner being neglected? Is work overwhelming your rest and recovery time? Create a tangible list you can reference to rebalance your life. Chumba said, hey. Chumba said, hey, Andy. So, yeah, so you already know where these are coming in. And Spirit's just saying, remember to keep the balance because you are a light worker and we have to make sure as healers that our cup is always full, right? So, I love it. What a beautiful read. You're so divinely connected. And like I said, your selflessness creates light in other people. So, thank you for being you, Chumba. Harjan. In my case, my relatives are like enemies of mine. Well, then you can disconnect. If they make you feel like that, you can disconnect from them. Thank you, Chumba. Yeah, I'm on the vertical swipe line. Yeah, and Chumba's on the horizontal. Yeah, that's why you can't see the comments. All right, so then I have Debbie, Johanna. Debbie, Johanna. Oh, no, Johanna, you're actually next. Well, if Debbie's not here, as long as Debbie's not here. Yeah, I know that there were, I don't know if you can actually see the comments, but I tried to put them here because I know some people were like, I can't see the comments because you won't. Even some people coming off Keepop's side can't see them. Hey, soul child. I'm going to write your name down in case you want a reading. Oh, and did I say, Johanna, you can put general or specific? If you want a specific, I hope you're doing well. You can write down your question. Yes, you're right, but time is not much left. They have already finished my life and my golden period of my life. No, it's never too late. Look, I'm 41 and finally got sober and finally connected with spirit. Like, it's never too late. When I was at rehab, everybody there was older than me. So it's never too late to start a new journey. Never. Thank you, soul. I wrote your name down. There's a little bit of a list if you're able to stick around. And I'm on Johanna now. Johanna's typing in their question, I believe. Excuse me. I drank this energy drink and I keep burping. Look, Angie came on the horizontal just to say hi, Chumba. I love it. Oh, thank you, Heba. I remember going to rehab and telling one of the people there, like, it just took me 41 years. I turned 41 at rehab. And the one of the ladies said, well, it took me 60 years. She got sober at like 60. There's even somebody in the AA community over here that got sober at like 80. Like, it's never too late. Never. I like Red Bull. I don't drink them a lot, but I felt tired today and I even took a nap. My body's still healing. So I need to be careful about making sure, like I told Chumba, to fill my cup instead of fill it with energy drink. Oh, did I lose you on Johanna? Johanna was just here, but I don't know. Let me see. All right. So Debbie, Johanna, and then Sella. They might have dropped down on accident. Debbie, Johanna, and Sella. Does your raps end with you, Andy, you and Chumba have these inside jokes. It is so cute. Y'all will start talking about something. I'm like, what are they talking about? Like, I don't even know what GTSY means or like what is okay, but either way, they're inside jokes for a reason, right? All right. Let's see. Debbie, Johanna, and Sella. And if they're not here, after Debbie, Johanna, and Sella is, hey, Sarah, I'm going to write your name down. It's good to see you too. I don't know if you're talking to me or not, Chumba. All right. Momta 007. Momta. Let's see. Mamta, Sakura, and then, oh, there's Sakura. Okay. All right. Well, I guess if Johanna comes back, I can jump to them. They must have lost signal or something. So, Sakura, do you want a specific or general? And Soul Child, you're after Amanda. So I have Sakura, Johanna if they come back, Andy, Amanda, and then Soul. Hey, you're Empress Everything. I'm going to write your name down in case you want to read, okay? Oh, how do you donate? You're so sweet. I have on there, you can do it Venmo or Cash App. I have it posted on the site. Thank you for considering that. I want to know my love reading. Okay. I think Sakura, were you the one asking about your future husband? I can't remember. I think you're new here, right? Higher power, source, creator of all. Message you guide my cards and my words for Sakura. Sakura is here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection surrounding their love life. Thank y'all. Okay, Amanda, I'll go to you. Well, actually, after Sakura is Andy and then Amanda. So you might have to remind me in a minute, Amanda. Sorry, I might forget. Sakura. Should I tell my real name? It doesn't matter. It's okay. I just connect with energy. Spirit knows that me and you are talking, so no worries. You don't have to. All right, Sakura, reading higher power and source. I call upon their archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of wisdom, enlightenment, and clarity surrounding their love life. I see the sun, so spirits say, or the star, spirits reminding you of how amazing you are. And when the star comes out, it's just like confidence. Like if you're feeling negative emotions around being single, you don't have to. Everything in divine timing. Sakura, love life, guidance. Thank you, divine. Sakura. So are you single now? Sakura. Instagram love life. Oh, yeah, my cards are being difficult to shuffle. And are you feeling down about it? Because I'm like, dang. Like sometimes when we're single, we can get really in this headspace of like, damn God, sorry for my language. Dang God, where's my spouse? Like I'm ready. I'm ready now. Oh, the Cash App is money sign. Oh, wrong one. Why did I do that? Hold on. Money sign. Chris Mala. Yeah. Okay. That's why it's like a tower moment too is coming through. Okay. Let me shuffle a couple more times. Sakura, love life, guidance. They're having a hard time. Call upon you to just self love, wisdom. I feel like you're single right now. You know, the tower is a huge moment of where we learn how to break down the old and rebuild new. Sometimes we're single because we're learning how to love ourselves, right? Oh, good night, Heba. I hope you sleep good. You have the star coming, and thank you for being here and supporting Queen of Swords. You have the star card coming out because God's reminding you about how powerful you are. And then also, Sakura, the Queen of Swords, this is uniquely you. This is called Lion's Mane. A competent thinker cuts through the bluster of miscommunication with sound judgment and clearly articulated plans. A safe and well managed environment overseen by a fair leader allows for harmonious productivity. Like the Queen of Swords is the embodiment of like a queen, you know, like powerful. Like God's like saying like a leader. You know what I mean? And then you have the star card too. Like God's like you're so not a cold queen. No, I wouldn't say a cold queen. It's like you stand up for what's right, strategic, yeah, because cold is such a negative. Yeah, you're a leader. Then you have the Knight of Cups. Let me see. Compassion, altruism, charm. This card represents someone's tempered charm. Proceed with grace and maintain a cool and collected mind. Allow calm wisdom to guide your emotions while taking on this task. So try your best. Like Andy said, it can be a lonely place being single, though it gives you peace of mind to manifest. Just notice the username Soul Child. Oh, 007. I did see that now. Secure the higher powers like, and I saw the tower on the split. So yeah, this is a time like Andy mentioned where you have the freedom to really connect with spirit, truly learn how to work on your shadow self, love how to be just with you. You know what I mean? Just you and spirit. And you'll never feel alone when you're just with spirit. 10 of Pentacles. But the tower was coming out in the shuffle. Like there's still some learning for you to do being single, right? Everything in life is a lesson. Even though I'm married, like I have my lessons around money, around patience, around acceptance. Like I have these things happen to me constantly because if life was just a flat line, we would never be growing, right? So this is the Ten of Pentacles at the end. This card represents a metaphorically or fiscally rich family life. See, look, God's coming in saying, like, don't doubt me. This is you. You're amazing. Both of these qualities are you, and this is why you're worthy of a fiscally rich family life with strong ancestral respect. A commendable legacy is yours thanks to your diligent work. Celebrate your long term satisfaction with your loved ones. Familial stability. It will come. It will come. Try your best when you find yourself. I always talk about with manifestation mushroom gummies. Johanna, I had to move on because you left, but I said the group knows I can jump back to you. So go ahead, Johanna, and put your question in the chat. I always tell people secure when we okay. So like if you're wanting to date and you're getting negative feelings, the world is energy, right? So you're telling the world, I don't need a person because I have all these negative energy around dating. So when you find yourself in a lack mindset, you really have to make a conscious decision in that moment to say, everything is perfectly as it should be. Everything is perfectly as it should be. To shift your mindset from negative to positive. And as you shift from positive, opportunities will start to come. And I always tell people that are single to get out there and do things that they like doing. Like if you like going walking, find a walking group, like people that like to go walking in a group. Last night it came up like surfing. If you like to go surf, like there's groups of people that do hobbies together. So I suggest Sakura to go find people doing those hobbies that you like to do. And you'll never know who you meet in the process. Yes, thank you, your Empress. You gotta leave the house, right? Can't find a man at home. Exactly. Go out and do things with like minded people. Exactly. Thank you for adding that in there. Thank you so much, Sakura. I appreciate you. All right, Johanna. Yeah, don't stay at home. Look, you got to get out. Yeah. You got to get out and meet people. Go do those things that bring you joy. All right, Johanna, what does the next month look like for me? Okay, Johanna. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Johanna. Johanna is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding this coming up month. I call upon their archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding what's coming up in their life in the next month. Thank you, divine. Thanks, Johanna. Johanna. When one rises, we all rise. You have the death card, which is like not literal death, but the ending, something big ending. So I don't know if you're working on ending something personally or outside of you. Like, but it brings new beginnings, right? Johanna. I work at home, so I get bed rotting all day. He can't stop, not bed rotting. At least you know. Hey, Bernie Kness. Hey, Prob, I'm gonna write your name down, okay? All right. I'm working on getting over my hyper. I remember you having the hyperhidrosis. That's good. That's the death card, right? Oh, the Queen of Cups. How empowering. The Queen of Cups is very empowering. I'm glad you're figuring out how to come to terms with it. Look, it had me for many of years. Trust me. Now I just don't give a damn. Queen of Cups, connect with your inner benevolent matriarch and guide your crew with a calm and compassionate hand. Follow your intuition and let the love that flows forth from you sustain transcendent creativity and encourage it to thrive. The Queen of Cups is the embodiment of empowerment, right? Creativity, intuition. Connect with your inner benevolent matriarch, and you're a leader, and guide your crew with a calm and compassionate hand. You have Six of Swords behind that. Wrong way. Allow yourself deliberate space away from persistent conflicts. To guarantee productivity, explore new environments. The initial sadness of moving away from the familiar is replaced with the satisfaction of achieving mental clarity. It's like distance yourself from negativity. Allow yourself deliberate space away from persistent conflicts. And I feel like it might be internal with the hyperhidrosis or it could be physical. But that death card is coming out because you are doing that. You are working through those old limiting beliefs of it, letting it control you. And then you have the Two of Pentacles behind that. Review your fundamental assets and see if they are balanced with one another. Are you too busy for romance? Is your partner being neglected? Is work overwhelming your rest and recovery time? Create a tangible list you can reference to rebalance your life. So, yeah, it's time management. Just being aware of where your energy is going and make sure you're filling your cup, like I mentioned to Tumba earlier. Rest and recovery, Johanna. What a good read, though. I'm so proud of you for getting over. I like that. You're empowering. I remember when you first came here, you were like, this is controlling me. And now look at the change in your words. I'm working on getting over. That's such a positive way to frame it. And through the positive reframing, you will get over it. You will heal. I'm proud of you, Johanna. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. All right. After Johanna, I think Sela and Manta left. So, Andy, if you're still here and you want a reading, I can read for you. Mm, Dang, my right arm keeps doing that weird thing. I don't know what's going on. I have Andy next and then Amanda. Hey, Soul, I have you after Andy and Amanda. You're welcome. Do you want a specific or general? Oh, I meant Andy. Sorry, Amanda. Andy's next and then you. Sorry. A general. Okay. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said to guide my cards and my words for Andy. Andy's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom in connection. I call upon Andy's spirit team, their archangels, the divine, to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity for Andy. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Andy. I saw the Empress and the Emperor come out in the splits. That's cool. Andy. I know I remember you sharing a little bit about and strength, about your journey. I can't remember if you said you're open to dating or not. Andy. And you got a lot of major arcana coming on the splits. The Hangman, strength, Andy. Thank you, divine. Thank you. Oh, and I know why. Anna told me you're a reader, that you have cards. Andy. So you're divinely connected. You know how to do the shadow work and connect and esoteric wisdom. So that's why. Andy. Here. Angels divine, guide my cards and my words. Andy. Yeah, the lover's card. Andy, I think you got that before too. Is that why I asked you if you were single or not? I can't remember. But I think you said you're open, maybe? Yes, Andy. I am totally open. And I don't know if you're interested in reading for others, but look, I love collaborating. So if not, I understand. I will never take offense to it. Um, but I'll be more than happy to collaborate it. I've got a couple of decks. I didn't even know you had a channel. Can you put your link in the chat and I'll sub up? The lovers, meaningful alliances and harmonious unions abound with the appearance of this card. If you have a long-term goal or in a relationship, expect things to be in balance and functioning smoothly. Stay true to yourself, and harmony and reciprocity in relationships will follow. So as a reader, the Lovers card can be platonic and, you know, um, more than platonic. So I got the Lovers. I remember. I thought you did. And look, Page of Pentacles. You said lots of pentacles. Sarah, you didn't miss your turn, sweetie. Page of Pentacles. That's so funny. Skills develop quickly for those who put in the time, study earnestly, and commit to a purpose. Tap into childhood lessons to smartly maneuver through the initial tangles of a developing plan. Feel free to turn to the tried and true basics. Yeah, I don't know if you're thinking about doing more with something. Look, you got another pentacle too. Five of Pentacles. What? Are you doing like a project or like something with money or the material world? Now, the Five of Pentacles says a loss. You may lose something significant soon. To soften this potential hardship, be adaptable and aware of your assets. Huh, I'm not sure. Don't let it, of course, don't let it bring fear to you though. Usually when we lose something, it's for a reason. Huh. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. odd. I'm working on a candle project right now. Look, and Empress, we get things from other people's. The collective are um on very similar timelines. So yes, if it resonates with you, you listen to it. I got a lot of hobbies on the go. Oh, I see. Okay. And I'm not sure where the Five of Pentacles is coming from. Maybe you already know. It might be in relation to one of the hobbies or something, or I don't know. But I always say don't let it worry you, of course, or anything like that, which I don't think you will. Jumba trying to pour a toy point on a toy point. That's like I always tell Keepon, you need to get you a sugar mama, Keepon. Where's the sugar mama at? All right, Andy, thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Um, Oh, if y'all are readers and y'all have channels, totally put your links in the chat. Um, I always like promote other channels because we can all grow together. And your Empress everything, if you ended up donating, let me know. I can skip to you. The others will understand because my Cash App's on my phone, so I can't tell through my computer, so I can't look at it. So if you ended up doing the thing, I can skip to you. Your Empress, that's because you're on the vertical. Okay, I can totally jump to you, sweetie, since you donated. The others will understand. And you can see their names on the screen. I put the chat up here, but it might be too small. But you can't see their messages because you're on the vertical and they're on the horizontal. I just showed Dex. I don't read anyone on. Okay, I understand. No worries, Andy. All right. Okay. Amanda, I'm going to jump to your Empress everything because they donated. Okay, sweetie. Thank you for understanding. Let me get my Oracle deck. Okay. Oh, you also have to put view all comments, but I can see you're on the vertical and thank you, Amanda, for understanding. Um, oh, Chumba, I get it. All right, your Empress, you can put in the chat your question, okay? Just let them rip or flat. That's so funny. Let's hear spirit. I've got a nice deck. Ooh, crystal magic. Yeah, I have a crystal power tarot. Do what they want me to know right now. Okay, higher power, source, waterfall. Ask that you guide my cards and my words for your Empress everything. I call upon her spirit team, her archangels, her divine to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity, self love, wealth, health, prosperity. Thank you. I saw judgment on the bottom of the deck, so you may be looking back and doing the what I always call shadow work, healing the old wounds, loving yourself, looking back with compassion, though, right? The sun on the split. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Your Empress, everything. Come in, words of clarity, enlightenment, prosperity, wealth, and health. Empress, everything. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Your Empress, everything. Okay. Oh, okay. We have the moon first, which is kind of murky waters surrounding something, maybe. And I did see, we said judgment. So maybe you're doing the healing. And I know I've read, you'll have to forgive me because I read for so many that I end up forgetting. Um, The card is a dreamy one. Things are veiled in moonlight. Fog shapes are shifting and distant echoes are warped. You're a little nervous in this murky underbrush. But remember, not all that is shadowed is malevolent. Weather the situation with perception, awareness, and cleverness. My ancestors are gangster. Look, my spirit's funny. My higher power is funny. My higher power's got jokes. Lots of jokes. Soul Child, that's my channel. You put in the link? I don't see the link. I don't see the link, Soul Child. Is that your name? Your name is your. I'm going to write your handle down. Soul Child 007. And when I'm done with the live, I can sub up if that's it. All right, then you have the King of Wands. Be fair and passionate leader by letting rational ideas shine through your entrepreneurial spirit. Materialize solutions with clarity and confidence so that others feel comfortable supporting you. It's funny it's talking about clarity because the moon is about the murky, right? Oh, yes, the Beyond Lemuria, Andy. I love that Oracle deck. I use it a lot. Oh, thank you, Chumba. I appreciate your encouragement. Um, Authority through power, entrepreneur. So maybe you're engaging like in some new adventure. So maybe that's why the moon's coming out. Hey, Kissed It Mystic. I love that name. I'm going to write your name down. All right. Oh, the sun. And I saw the sun in the shuffle too. Yeah. Because you're so divinely guided. You're in connection with the esoteric, with the mystic, with the all of it. The art got right. The art. I know. I love the different decks. They're amazing. If you feel like you're stuck in shadows, the Sun card is here to provide light and restored happiness. Be true to yourself. Experience this impartial element, joy, with youthful vigor and just play. Spirit, thank you. Just play. Whatever makes you feel like a child again. That's what your guides want you to do. If there's an opportunity ahead of you, grab it with gusto. Wow. And this entrepreneurial card coming out too. It's like green light. Now, Three of Swords comes out often as ego, right? Because the doubts come out, which will murky the water like the moon. But I really have to love my ego and say, I love you, baby. We're just fine. This is a difficult card to receive, but heartbreak and betrayal pierce the vulnerable parts of everyone's life. Hurtful words used against genuinely good individuals are rarely legitimate, or somebody might have said something towards you. Thoughtfully address any medical issues, physical or mental, at this time. So it could be heartbreak, betrayal, or medical, like actual physical or mental. Or it could be ego, because ego can affect us like this. So use your discernment to see where it's coming in your life. And then, love prevails all ultimately, right? Oh, thank you for being here, Kissed It Mystic. I appreciate you. Then you have the Nine of Wands behind that. This is a longer read, Kissed It Mystic, because they donated. So thank y'all for being patient. And thank you for your donation, your Empress everything. Stand your ground. So maybe somebody from the outside did hurt you, or it may be saying stand your ground towards your ego. Like love it gently. We don't have to bury it, but stand your ground. There is strength building through your sacrifices. Stay persistent, but don't miss any beneficial opportunities because of your stoicism. Your defenses are mighty and commendable. Courage, sacrifice, persistence. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, but these two cards are like green light, but it seems like there's some outside or inside entities maybe muddying the waters a little bit. I feel like I'm drawn. Okay, no. I picked this deck for I'm going to pull an oracle card for her real quick to close it out. Thank y'all for being patient and waiting. Oracle, spirit guide, spirit team. This oracle deck reminds us, ask and you shall receive. Um, that's the witch circle again. Oh, trying to murky waters. Lower vibrations get jealous, but we ultimately have, we're so divinely protected. They can do whatever they want, those lower vibrations, and it will not, it can't. We're just, you're just so, when we live through love, it may feel like they can affect us, but they won't. Your Empress, everything, divine source, oracle. God, my cards, my words, your Empress, everything. Maybe I am meant to look. I have my Beyond Lemuria card that I pulled out for the collective, and my instinct said to read it. And look, nothing's coming out in this one. Maybe that's for a reason. Let me try. My ego's always like trying to battle my intuition. Okay, no, this is it. So before I read for the collective, I always pull my Beyond Lemuria, and the violet flame is the one that stuck out to me when I went to go do an oracle card for you. That was my intuition, and then my ego was like, no, get your spirit guide deck. But look, sometimes I have to learn the hard way. The violet flame. Violet flame, right? Original. Go with the gut. I know, right? It's like they're trying to sabotage me. Yes, they can't take you out. I have a female circle which is after me. What? Look, you know what? Okay. So it's funny that you said that, because within my sober community, there's a woman that I thought she's in a witch circle also. And I tried to connect with her, but got this really weird vibe off of her. And then I had a feeling like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like our intuition. But they got nothing on us. If they're living out of jealousy, love prevails. Love wins all. Of course, this is why. The Violet Flame Psychic Toolkit, recentering practices, deepening your energetic awareness, clearing your aura. Do that cleansing, whatever cleansing practices you do, sage, Palo Santo, meditation, prayer, all the above. Cleanse your space on a daily basis if you don't already. I don't even know who these females are, but they hate my guts and talk foul. Oh, no, no. Gut. No, yeah, they got nothing on you. As we deepen our spiritual path, step out of illusory constructs and become self-realized, empowered beings, life may present us with more opportunities to grow than before. When we explore our innate healing ability, we may experience our expanding consciousness as deeply blissful and illuminating. Our glimpses, our higher awareness can be followed by periods of intensity as we return to quote unquote normal. These uncomfortable experiences are shadow elements. These witchy girls are shadow elements, unaligned with the higher vibration, dropping away so we can maintain our new frequency. They're going to realize their magic isn't working, and they're going to give up. They're going to get bored. They're going to be like, what? Why is this not working? Because you are on a whole nother timeline, my sister. Consider your psychic toolkit. Do you have a range of accessible go-to practices for recentering, cleansing your aura, and protecting your energy? An exercise routine for psychic fitness will keep your aura strong and resilient, your energy sovereign, and your vibration high. Maintaining clear and vibrant energy will also help you see through illusions that may be blocking or disorienting you. Bring the violet flame into your meditation and self-care practices for graceful rebalance after heightened energy levels. Yes, ecstatic dance. That, look, when I do it, I feel crazy, but it literally brings tears to my eyes. I don't know how to explain it. It's such a spiritually connecting practice. Ecstatic dance. And on YouTube, there's so many good DJs out there that have ecstatic dance sessions. You will connect to spirit on a whole nother level. Really. Yeah. Enough said, right? Do it. All right. Thank you again, your Empress. Thank you all for waiting. As she, like I said, she donated. So thank you for helping. And thank you for letting me read for you. You were so divine. I type in ecstatic dancing, and the DJs that do ecstatic dancing literally create their songs towards healing, towards spirituality, and it's literally just move your body. You can even put in how to ecstatic dance, and a spiritual leader will guide you. But it's literally just move however you want to move. And like one person said, look around your environment and follow your hands with the movement of the things around you. That's one way too, but it's literally move your body how you feel to move it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, Amanda, I hope I didn't lose you. Oh, thank you, Andy. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for waiting. Thank you for still being here. You don't have to stick around, so I appreciate your support, Andy. All right, and Amanda, general reading. All right, higher power, source, creator of all. It's that you guide my cards and my words for Amanda. Amanda's here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. I call upon Amanda's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment. I see the hermit on a split. I see the hermit and the tower. So, Amanda, I don't know if you're in hermit mode or if you're coming out of it, because usually we go through a tower moment, as we're in hermit mode, processing old wounds, old emotions that no longer serve our higher timeline. Amanda. Excuse me. I call upon Amanda's archangels, divine spirit team, come in with words of clarity and enlightenment. Amanda. Divine. Thank you so much. Amanda. Amanda. Love, light, and positivity. Amanda. Right. My cards were kind of difficult to shuffle too for you. So I don't know. And the hermit mode's a whole difficult thing. Like, it's not easy doing the work that the 3D teaches us we can just put to rest and not think about. Our families, sometimes families don't talk about emotions, so we don't know how to process them. Aw. Did Kissed It Mystic have to leave? Thank you, Andy. Are you just saying God bless because you're leaving? Okay. You got the Seven of Swords. Yeah. I feel like let's see, Amanda. A theft, strategic, but remember, this can be ego as well. Thieves come in all forms, as do their intended targets, both tangible and intangible. Don't be deceptive. Use your acumen to avoid abandoning your morals, but find shortcuts in a strategically benevolent manner. History remembers deceitful tactics. Ego can steal our happiness. So if you find yourself in a negative headspace, could be why it's coming out. Depression, negativity, or if others around you bring you to a lower vibration, they're stealing your peace as well. So it could be either one. Hey, Light. Uh, I was going to say I'll write your name down, but I probably should. Okay, I'm going to write your name down, but I got to end with you because I do have to lead a AA meeting tonight. Yes, God bless you. God bless all of y'all. You're so sweet. I love this song, God. I'm so blessed. All right, Page of Wands. Y'all are so sweet to each other. It's like everybody here just knows that when we lift each other up, we all rise. I closed out a healing journey and flew right into a new one. This is trauma release. Spirits are looking to me for their work and finding their peace. Wow, that's beautiful. I remember you're a reader too, right? Now I remember. As I start reading, it ends up clicking. The Page of Wands, creativity, potential, inspiration. An idea is conceptualized in your vigorously creative mindset. You are in a fertile environment full of seeds of inspiration and potential. So don't be afraid to go for it. I love that. You're like, look, I already know spirits are looking for me to do their work. Girl, yes, they are. Six of Swords. Oh, thank you, Chumba. I appreciate that. Let's see, the Six of Swords. Distance, explore, release. Allow yourself deliberate space away from persistent conflicts to guarantee productivity. Explore new environments. The initial sadness of moving away from the familiar is replaced with the satisfaction of achieving mental clarity. Distance yourself from those negative influences. But you're doing it, you're doing the work. And as you fill your cup, you're going to be so connected, even deeper. I know you're already connected, but even a deeper level. Beautiful read, Amanda. I'm so proud of you for doing the work in hermit mode and creating this new tower for you. You know what I mean? You're going to live on a whole nother level. Yes, Andy, it is. I've been so blessed. Y'all make it beautiful. Like whenever y'all come in with these words of love and light, I'm like, look at this. This is what it's about. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate you. Thank you for waiting. I appreciate that. All right, I have Soul, Sarah, and then if you are still here. Soul, Sarah, and Give them a minute. Oh, there's Soul. I'm here. Can you tell me if Dawn and I will reconcile? Yeah, well, okay, I say I can't tell you, but I can do a reading. I love reading. Thank you for waiting and welcome. And you said that is your channel, so I'm going to mark it to look you up and I'll sub up. All right. Higher power, source, creator, all. Ask that you guide my cards and my words for soul. Indeed, it is, bro. It's just, oh, thank y'all. Got my cards and my words for soul. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. And if you ever want to collaborate, my door's open. I call upon their archangel divine spirit team to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding soul and dawn. Will they reconcile? I ask that you bring in words of self-love, self-confidence, and guidance. Should they give their energy to this person? Chapter closed. Will they reconcile? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Guide my cards and my words for Soul Child. Will they reconcile? Soul Child. Dawn. Dawn. Will they reconcile? Should they move on? Okay. I did lie. I put your name down. I'm going to close out with you if you can stick around. The sun. I don't know how long I've been apart, but the sun, usually comes in my readings, like when we're feeling down. So I don't know if you're feeling down about not being with this person, still, but the sun's just here to remind you, right? If you feel like you are stuck in shadows, the sun card is here to provide light and restored happiness. Be true to yourself. Experience this impartial element joy with youthful vigor and just play. If there's an opportunity ahead of you, grab it with gusto. um, it's spirit reminding you, if you feel stuck on waiting on this person, that's how wow, and then the death card behind that. How long have y'all been split up? Because I don't know, soul. I feel, as another reader, you already know the death card and its meaning, right? The ending of something. And higher power wants you to be with somebody that makes you feel the sunlight all the time, right? The death card has come to remind you to accept your current position. New beginnings come at the end of a cycle, and renewal is headed your way. While the transformation may be uncomfortable, you may find yourself able to fly much more freely when you emerge from this cocoon. Not long at all. Tarot, I always tell, and you probably know too, tarot is not finite. But in this present moment, this is the vibes that's coming out. An ending to this, right? And then the Two of Wands. Partnerships and creativity bloom to generate the potential for something wonderful. Plan how you will see your goal through by constructing a concrete map that you can clearly, confidently follow. Planning potential. I feel like spirits wanting you to embody the sunlight through your projects. The potential. Generate the potential for something wonderful. Whatever your goal, it's like focusing on those goals, maybe like 5 to 10 days. It is so early. With the death card though, I'm getting the vibes like this is an ending to that. I don't know how long y'all were together, but spirit's really coming in with the sunlight and wanting you to focus on your projects and goals. It's going to help you heal, lift your vibrations from this. But I always say tarot's not finite, right? It's not. It's just the present energy. Energies change all the time. And it's like I always tell people, if dawn is not like beckoning, like, where are you at? I miss you. I miss you. Spirit wants so much more for you than that. Like, you know, but it's not an end all be all. It's like follow your intuition and use your discernment. But yeah, the death card coming through is making me think it's an ending to it. But and just try to focus on the positive, try to focus on the healing and the positive. And if dawn ends up coming back, then you'll use your discernment, right? Thank you, soul. I'm sending you so much love and light and healing through this, because I know it's not easy ending something or being in a breakup or separation or whatever, so I'm sending you lots of love and light. Okay, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right, then I have Sarah, and then Prab, if they're still here. Thank you, Sarah, Prab, if they're still here. And the Queen of Pentacles, like, that's you. You're boss, soul child, Queen of Pentacles. You deserve someone who's going to be like, what are we doing? Never want to leave your side. Like, they're like up your butt. So much that you're like, God, what are you doing? Give me my space for a second. And then, Kissed, the Kissed Mystic. Kissed, if those people aren't here, I have Kissed and then Light. Kissed and then Light. Sarah, you're a Prab, Kissed and then Light. And that's the end of my list for the night. Let's see if any of them are here. They might have all left. I nearly spit out my water. Share this channel with everyone. Your grandma, maybe not your grandma, because if they're old fashioned like my grandma, Lord, she would be like, that's the devil's work. That's witchcraft. It cracks me up when people come in and they bomb saying that, but it doesn't happen often. But it cracks me up because it's such the opposite of that. Witchcraft. It's like, and not all witchcraft is bad. So even if it was witchcraft, why has it got to be the devil's work? All right. I guess I lost my last 5. I guess Spirit's like, all right, time to call it short tonight. Kissed, Light. I'm going to give y'all one more second. Kissed, the Light. I thought the Kissed Mystic was here. Kissed, Sarah, you're Prab, Kissed, and Light. Toonbun Andy, you're too funny. Synthesized Souls wanted to do the Saturday collaboration again, but I told her I'm going to be with my mom and my nephew. My nephew was so cute. He came in here earlier. He's like all of a teenager. He's a mess. So I'm going to go spend time with them. So I won't be live this weekend, but I told her maybe next weekend. She's so funny. She is on that soulmate journey. Anyways, okay. Well, I guess that's the end of my list because those people have left the building. So thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all, especially the ones that hang out when you don't have to. Like, what a blessing. I'm so blessed. And I hope that, yes, thank you, Tumba. I hope that I'm able to spread just a little bit of love and light to each and every one of you, like you do for me. So thank you all. Straight to the confessions. No. Oh, I love it. Okay, love and light. Y'all have a good night. Okay, I'll see you on the next one.